Hello, I'm Maria from the Richest and Simple Living. Today I'm doing another homeschool vlog, and I'm going to be talking about the plus side of home educating, the good things. I mean, a couple of days ago I was saying about the downside of it and the issues that I was experiencing, but I don't want it all to sound negative. There is a lot of good. I have found a lot of good in homeschooling. I mean, Sian did go to school, in primary school. Originally I was thinking of homeschooling her, and the only reason she did go to school was because my granddaughter, Sian's niece, was, well, more or less the same age. There's nearly a year's difference between them, but because Sian is the older part of the class and my granddaughter's the younger part, although there's like nearly a year, they fell in the same class year, if you know what I mean. So yeah, they went to play school together. My granddaughter was going first, and my daughter Sian said, I want to go, can I go to play school? And I thought, okay. I didn't really want her to go. She was only about 3 at the time, and I didn't want her to go. I wanted to keep her, but it was only for 3 hours and a couple of mornings a week. So I thought, okay, if she wants to do that, then I should let her do that. And she had a great experience at nursery school. She loved it. She had a great experience. It was a really nice environment, really nice people she already knew as well, and it was great. She loved it. So of course then it progressed from there, that the nursery school is on the grounds of the primary school, and you sort of go up from there. So it came about time for booking into primary school, and of course Sian wanted to carry on going, because I presume she thought primary school would be like the nursery school, and she loved that. And it was great because I used to pick her up at dinner, and we used to go home walking along hand in hand and talking about everything, and we'd come in and I would make her some dinner, we'd sit down and we'd watch the Disney Channel, like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Doc McStuffins, and then it was that Princess Sophia, and we loved it. It was a great bonding time. It was lovely. But then she wanted to go to school, and of course she went to school, and she wasn't so keen. Well, at first she wasn't too bad. She did cry at the gates. A lot of children did anyway, but she wasn't too bad. As she got older, it got harder because she couldn't keep up with the work, not the maths anyway. She had a lot of issues, and she felt she got picked on by the teachers. So, and then she didn't get on so well with all the students, and it got worse as each year went by. It got worse. In fact, in year 4 I nearly pulled her out then because it was getting too much, but she went into year 5 with a different set of teachers, and that was a lot better for her, and she liked that. So I thought, well, we'll keep going till year 6, and that is what we did. But I found during that time, obviously it was all school. I didn't see her. We lost that bonding time where we used to sit together and watch television and have our dinner together, and it was nice. I lost it, like I'd lost my child, really. And then I got a job in the evenings. I started back to work in the evenings. I don't know why I did it. I just took it on myself to do. And then I was seeing her 1 hour a day, so that didn't last long. It was no good for home life, so I did finish the job. But even then, when I wasn't working, I was only seeing her for a few hours in the evening, because she'd have to go to bed, obviously, for school the next day. And it's not just going to school. She was getting homework that she had to do at the weekend, and she was frustrated. I was frustrated. And you just don't get on. It's like friction, rubbing all the time. It just didn't get on. So the bond was wearing thin because we were stressed with it all. So then I kept to what I was going to say, stuck to my guns, and I didn't apply for a secondary school. When they get to October in year 6, they have to apply for the secondary schools, and I didn't apply. Did get a letter from the head of Department of Education at the big centre at Matlock Way on, and saying, you know, we noticed you'd not applied, you better hurry up or you won't get a place. I just sent an email back saying she won't need a place, I'm home educating her, and I've not heard nothing since. But that's what I did. So the good side of home education, it was like having my daughter back. It was great. Not that we sit down and watch the Disney Channel anymore. But do you know, I do feel a bit sad because having sent her to primary, I've lost years of that. I could have had more of that time with her. But because I sent her to school, we lost that time. It changed her, totally changed her. And having her back homeschooling is nice. And at first, it wasn't, well, I don't know how it was really. I mean, I feel actually that we've bonded more over this past, well, nearly school year. I mean, we're coming to the end of what would be the school year, so the end of a year 7. During that time, I felt that we've bonded more. Maybe I've got to know her better even, and what she likes and dislikes, and we laugh more about things and we get on better because school just caused us friction. It was just stressed. We're all stressed. But it's nice we sit down and we talk and everything. Although I do need to alter school lessons. I think that maybe some of the lessons are replicating school a bit too much and stress her a little, but that's nothing that we can't tweak. And that, I mean, like I said in my vlog before, that come September now we'll sort everything out, what we want to do and whatnot. So we'll worry about that then. But yeah, that's it really. I mean, there's obviously lots of things that you can say that are good about homeschooling. Like you can have days off when you want days off. You can go on holiday whenever you want. A lot of people like the fact that you get holidays at the cheaper time of year, which I think is wrong of these holiday companies to charge extra during the holidays. They shouldn't do that really. It's wrong. They're just cashing in on money. But it is nice that obviously we can take advantage of times of year when we're allowed to go on holiday. I think we are now, but obviously you've got to be careful and whatnot, where you're allowed to go and what you can do. But hopefully by next year it'll all be different. We just decided on days out this year because we've got all the decorating to do. If you've seen some of my earlier vlogs, the stress of that. And I've still got the hallway to do. I'm thinking about getting all the paint and everything ready for that now. So I thought better to get it done, get on with it, get it finished rather than hang over my head. So yeah, I mean, even just that, going to the shop to buy things for decorating. If you need something from the shop, you can just get up and go. You haven't got to worry. Well, before I didn't have to worry if she was in school, but it's nice because we can just go as a family together, and then we perhaps, you know, go and get a coffee. Sean likes a hot chocolate, and perhaps go to the Costa and sit and talk after we've been shopping and have a coffee and hot chocolates, teas, whatever. And sometimes Dean treats us to a cake if he's feeling flush. But yeah, you can't do that when they're at school. Everything's sort of on a time limit, and even then when they've got holidays and weekends, it's taken up with homework and it's so stressful. So yeah, I mean, it's the plus. You've got the holidays when you want the holidays. You can just come and go when you want to come and go. Lessons, you can pick any lessons you want to pick. I mean, I made the mistake of replicating school in the types of lessons because that was all I knew. And I got a load of books then. But it's nice because we're sort of feeling where we can branch off from now. And, you know, I have put other things in, and we do things not following the bookwork. So it's quite nice. I suppose it kick-started me really, and it's sort of helping us to lead to where she wants to be. Gave us a start while we were sorting it all out. So I won't look badly on it. But yeah, it's got so many advantages, so many good points. It's not all bad and everything, you know. You do get days where things are off, and all little things that are off, like I was saying with Sian with the music and everything. We spoke about it, she's turned it down and I can barely hear it now, and she's getting on okay, so not to worry. But yeah, I do think though that she's getting ready for half term. She is getting ready. So, but all the children are like that. So yeah, I mean, my biggest point, if I was to be asked which is the best thing for me, I'd say the bonding. Definitely the bonding. You've got all the time in the world to sit and talk about anything, and the bonding between you is great, and it can only get stronger. It's great. So yeah, I mean, for me, that is the one thing that I would say is the best thing about homeschooling. That to me is the very best thing about homeschooling, is the bonding that we've got. So yeah, that's it for today. I said it was short and sweet, but I just thought, you know, after the other day, and I was saying that the downside for me of it, I thought I'd better tell you there's a good side for me as well. And I've been thinking for a while actually that, you know, our bonding was getting really good, and I thought we were getting closer in what we were talking about. We'd got the time to talk to each other about things and discuss things. Even if I'm not always interested in what Sian's doing, you know, we've got the time and the relaxation to listen and let her tell me what she wants to tell me, and then I'll try and figure it into a lesson for her, a study plan or something like that for her to do. So yeah, it's been great that we can do that, and I can only see that getting better. And because my confidence with the homeschooling is growing, I'm loads more confident now, and I feel like I know where we're going and what we can do. So the bonding and everything can all only get better over the next few years. So yes, that's that for today. Can't remember what day challenge I'm on now. I think that this is number 10, I think. I'm not sure. I'm losing track now. The days go so fast, one runs into another. So I think that's day 10. This is day 10. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you today. The thing I found as a plus, the plus side to homeschooling for me, that what I find. I mean, you might all find something different. I'd be interested to know what your plus side is. But there are so many pluses anyway. So yeah, that's it then. We'll leave it at that for today. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. I've actually been noticing my mint growing outside, so might go and harvest some mint if it's not pouring with rain, and perhaps we'll make some mint sauce. We eat a lot of that in our house, mint sauce. So perhaps we're going to make some mint sauce, but I better check I've got vinegar first. So I might have to go to the shop and buy some. But yeah, perhaps we'll do that tomorrow, but it will depend on the weather. So anyway, whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be here with something. So take care everybody, have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.